What do you think of these?
They look great, very clean.
Yeah.
Size is good too. Ready for market?
1. Raw material and farming. Potato chips do not begin their story inside a factory. Their journey starts far away in wide open agricultural fields where potatoes are grown as a carefully planned industrial crop. For companies that produce uniform chips like Pringles, farming is not traditional or random. It is a highly controlled scientific operation designed to produce potatoes with exact size, shape, moisture level, and starch content. The process begins with selecting special potato varieties. These potatoes are bred to contain high levels of starch and low natural sugar. High starch allows chips to become light and crispy, while low sugar prevents dark burning during frying. Agricultural scientists test different potato strains in laboratories and test fields for years before approving them for industrial use. Once the variety is selected, farmers prepare the land. Soil testing machines analyze mineral content, acidity levels, and moisture retention capacity. If the soil lacks nutrients, natural fertilizers and organic minerals are added. The land is then plowed using GPS-guided tractors that move in perfectly straight lines, ensuring equal spacing for every seed. Planting is done using automated seed planters. These machines place each seed potato at the exact depth and distance required for optimal growth. Too close, and the plants compete for nutrients. Too far and land is wasted. Precision agriculture ensures maximum output with minimum waste. After planting, irrigation systems take over. Modern farms use drip irrigation and smart sprinklers controlled by computer software. These systems deliver water directly to the roots while monitoring weather conditions in real time. If rain is expected, irrigation slows down automatically. If temperatures rise, water supply increases slightly to protect crops from heat stress. Throughout the growing season, farmers monitor plant health using drones and satellite imagery. These tools scan fields for early signs of disease, pest invasion, or nutrient deficiency. Instead of spraying chemicals across entire farms, only affected areas are treated, reducing environmental impact and cost. As weeks pass, potato plants grow above the soil while the tubers develop underground. During this time, temperature, soil moisture, and sunlight are continuously recorded. Even small changes can affect starch levels inside the potatoes, which directly impacts chip texture later in the factory. When the potatoes reach full maturity, harvesting begins. Large harvesting machines move slowly across the fields. These machines lift the soil, gently separate potatoes from dirt, and place them onto moving belts. Advanced vibration systems remove excess soil, while soft rubber surfaces protect the potatoes from bruising. Workers inspect potatoes as they move along conveyors. Damaged, misshapen, or diseased potatoes are removed immediately. Only strong, clean, healthy potatoes continue forward. This first quality filter is critical because damaged potatoes can ruin large batches of processed dough later. After harvesting, potatoes are transported to nearby storage facilities. These are not simple warehouses. They are climate-controlled buildings designed to maintain ideal conditions. Temperature is kept low to slow aging. Humidity is balanced to prevent drying or sprouting. Air circulation systems remove gases released naturally by potatoes during storage. Potatoes may stay in storage for days or even weeks, depending on factory demand. During this time, sensors monitor internal conditions 24 hours a day. If temperature or humidity shifts beyond safe limits, alarms notify technicians immediately. When the factory signals that production is ready, logistics operations begin. Large transport trucks arrive at the storage facilities. These trucks are insulated and ventilated to protect the potatoes during travel. Drivers follow optimized routes to minimize travel time and vibration, reducing damage during transport. At the factory gates, incoming trucks pass through inspection stations. Samples are taken from different containers and tested for moisture, sugar content, and starch levels. Only shipments that meet strict industrial standards are approved. The potatoes are unloaded onto large receiving platforms and transferred to conveyor systems. Air jets blow off dust and loose soil. High-resolution cameras scan every batch again. Any potato that does not match size or quality requirements is diverted for animal feed or recycling into agricultural fertilizer. Nothing is wasted. Rejected potatoes are crushed and converted into compost or livestock feed, contributing back to the farming ecosystem. The approved potatoes continue deeper into the factory, clean, fresh, and ready for transformation. At this moment, their identity as farm-grown vegetables ends, and their new life as a carefully engineered snack product begins. This entire agricultural phase is the invisible foundation of the Pringles production process. Without precision farming, scientific crop selection, smart irrigation, controlled storage, and strict quality inspection, mass production of identical chips would be impossible. Behind every perfectly shaped Pringles chip stands months of planning, technology, and farming expertise. The factory may shape the final product, but the story truly begins in the soil, under the sun, guided by science and modern agriculture. 2. Processing and dough preparation. Once the potatoes pass inspection, they move into the processing section of the factory. Here, industrial washers spray them with purified water at high pressure to remove any remaining dirt. Rotating brushes gently scrub the surface while preventing damage to the potato skin. Next comes peeling. Steam peelers blast the potatoes with high-temperature steam for a few seconds, loosening the skin. The skins are then removed using mechanical rollers. The peeled potatoes are washed again to ensure complete cleanliness. Now the potatoes enter the grinding stage. Large stainless steel grinders crush them into fine potato mash. This mash is then filtered to separate fibers and excess moisture. Only smooth potato pulp continues forward. At this stage, potato starch is added back into the mixture to achieve consistent texture. Water, emulsifiers, and small amounts of vegetable oil are also mixed in precise quantities. Industrial mixers rotate at controlled speeds to form a smooth dough. This dough is the secret behind the identical shape of Pringles chips. Unlike traditional chips sliced directly from potatoes, this dough allows complete uniformity. Quality sensors continuously measure thickness, moisture content, and elasticity. If any measurement falls outside tolerance, the batch is automatically adjusted or discarded. The dough is then rolled into thin sheets using heated rollers. These sheets are smooth, flexible, and uniform across their entire surface. Thickness accuracy is measured down to fractions of a millimeter. From here, circular cutters punch out perfect chip shapes. Leftover dough is recycled back into the mixer, ensuring minimal waste. The prepared dough pieces are now ready for shaping and cooking. This section transforms raw potatoes into a scientifically engineered base material designed for perfect texture and flavor absorption. 3. Sheet formation et frying. The dough discs are transported into forming machines. These machines place each disc into curved molds, giving the chips their iconic saddle shape. This shape is carefully designed to improve stacking, strength, and airflow during frying. The shaped chips move onto a continuous conveyor system that carries them through industrial frying tunnels. These tunnels contain large vats of heated vegetable oil maintained at precise temperatures. As the chips travel through the oil, moisture evaporates rapidly. This process creates the crispy texture while locking in structure. Sensors monitor oil temperature, cooking time, and moisture levels in real time. Excess oil is removed using centrifugal spinning and air blowers. This ensures chips are light, crunchy, and not greasy. The chips then pass through cooling tunnels where filtered air lowers their temperature gradually to prevent condensation. At this stage, optical scanners inspect each chip for defects. Broken or misshapen chips are removed automatically. Only perfect chips continue to seasoning. This stage is the heart of the factory, where chemistry, heat, and engineering work together to transform soft dough into crispy perfection. 4. Flavoring and packaging. After cooling, chips enter rotating seasoning drums. Precise amounts of powdered flavoring are sprayed evenly across the chips. Advanced systems adjust seasoning levels based on humidity and chip temperature. Popular flavors such as original, sour cream, barbecue, and cheese are blended using proprietary formulas. Once flavored, chips move to stacking machines. Robotic arms align each chip into perfect stacks. These stacks slide into cylindrical cans at high speed. The cans are pre-lined with foil for freshness. Plastic lids are pressed on, and labels are wrapped automatically. Each can receive a production code and expiration date. Packaging machines work non-stop, producing thousands of cans per hour. 5. Quality control and distribution. Finished cans pass through X-ray scanners to detect foreign objects. Weight sensors ensure correct chip count. Random samples are open for taste testing and texture analysis. Approved products are boxed and sent to automated warehouses. Robotic forklifts organize pallets based on destination. Temperature-controlled trucks ship products worldwide. From supermarket shelves to homes, every can carries the result of thousands of coordinated processes. This is how modern technology transforms simple potatoes into one of the world's most famous snacks. From wide-open farm fields to supermarket shelves around the world, the journey of a single Pringles chip begins far away from the factory floor. Under the warm morning sun, potato fields stretch across the land. Farmers carefully inspect mature crops, checking size, quality, and health. Beneath the soil, thousands of potatoes wait to be harvested. Powerful harvesting machines move slowly through the fields, lifting potatoes from the ground. The fresh harvest is loaded into large trucks, ready to begin its journey to the processing facility. The trucks travel long highways, carrying tons of raw potatoes toward a modern food factory designed for speed, precision, and cleanliness. As the trucks arrive, they enter the factory gates and unload their cargo into large receiving areas. Conveyor belts begin moving, carrying dirt-covered potatoes into the production line. Workers inspect the potatoes carefully. Damaged or unsuitable ones are removed. Only high-quality potatoes continue forward. The remaining potatoes enter washing stations, where high-pressure water sprays and rotating drum washers remove soil and debris. Mud flows away as clean potatoes emerge on the other side. Optical machines sort the potatoes by size and quality. They're stored briefly in large bins before being released into the next stage. Peeling machines remove the outer skins. The peeled potatoes are sent into grinders, where they are crushed into a fine, smooth paste. This paste becomes the foundation of every Pringles chip. Inside large mixing tanks, moisture is carefully controlled. Potato starch and other ingredients are added to create a uniform dough. Automated arms mix the ingredients thoroughly, while temperature sensors ensure perfect consistency. Once approved, the dough is pumped into rollers. It is pressed into thin sheets of precise thickness. Cutting machines shape the dough into oval pieces. Excess material is recycled back into the system. The raw chips move along conveyors toward large frying stations. Oil is heated to exact temperatures and filtered continuously. The chips enter the fryer, where bubbling oil cooks them within seconds. Their color changes from pale to golden as they become crisp. After frying, excess oil drains away. The chips move through drying tunnels where hot air removes remaining moisture. Now the famous Pringles shape is formed. The chips are placed on a curved metal molds and gently heated again. This shaping process gives them their signature satellite curve. Cooling systems stabilize their form. Cameras inspect every chip, rejecting broken or imperfect ones. Perfect chips continue forward into seasoning drums. Salt and flavor powders coat each chip evenly, whether cheese, barbecue, or sour cream. The seasoned chips are tested for weight, texture, and flavor accuracy. Approved chips are lifted by elevator belts into stacking machines. Robotic systems align each chip vertically. One by one, they are stacked in tall, uniform columns. Empty cans move into position. The stacks slide gently inside. Protective paper is placed at the bottom to prevent damage. Machines seal the bottom and press plastic lids on top. Barcodes and expiry dates are printed. Weight and visual